Okay, so we can go through Temple High Road, which is what Headwind expresses a passing whim to see the view from here, or Temple Cistern, which Sir Gilman wishes to look upon the sacred waters here.
That one.
You wanna do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Headwind. We're gonna go to Temple Cistern. It's got a kind of Oregon Trail feel to it. You know, you travel through the lands in your little wagon. Or Oregon Trail, which is the game that we've also been playing. Pretty fun. Link, if I remember. At long last, says Sir Gilman. The worm surges towards the waters of the cistern. You decide to join him for a brief excursion there after another day's hard ride. You find him in a shallow pool, appearing very much contented. See a little heart in his eye?
Yeah.
This night, he thought he may never again feel fresh water's cool caressed against his scales. He sighs, splashing about from time to time. Then he turns his attention over to you. You, Master Reader, are most kind. To take with you this wayward knight, he swears to prove himself to you and the rest. He knows that soon now, someone may go free. He knows the choice of whom may weigh upon you heavily indeed. For it is you that ought to make the choice, is that not so? This night he heard it from the others, so it must be true. Now listen, please, upon what little honor this knight has. This knight's penance is not yet complete. There's much atoning to be done. So, when rises the occasion to decide whom ought to go free, this knight wants you to know something. Please, do not choose him, even if you wish, and even if you can. He begs of you, allow this knight that simple dignity. With that, Sir Gilman sinks into the waters. His tail waves to you to leave him be for now. Oh. He doesn't want to be chosen to go free. He doesn't think he deserves it. Interesting. That's very interesting. Ah, huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. Yeah. Okay, so we can choose a mastery. If Sir Gilman and all of his allies are banished, he shall instantly return. Or, after Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. What do you think? I don't know? Okay. That sounds good. I want to do that one. Next. Moving right along to the next fun little stop along our journey. Aha. And here we are. You and your companions gather at Scribesgate, where a single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more. Narrows, and falls under an archway carved into stone. Come now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together, much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lean onward, Tariq. Tariq is the guy that owns the harp. He is the bard of the group. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and the others follow. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. It's coming up. She eyes the lone minstrel first.
Is that you, Tariq?
Salutium, Ceres.
It is. Greetings, Celeste. Who is Celeste? Okay, she watches over the Scribesgate and seems to be connected with the lone minstrel and the rites.
And how was your rest?
Too long, Celeste.
It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate?
Aye.
Then let us make this quick.
She gestures towards the rest of you.
Now, each of you, in turn, state who you are and what you seek whilst crossing Scribesgate.
Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They call me Headwind the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with the one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. I'm regarded by the name of Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums preferably. Gonna see Mama back home.
I am Captain Jodariel. I do not truly know as yet what I am seeking here. Oh, my name is Bay, and I'm here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who?
Scree-hee-yeek! He seems to live up to the Nightwing's legacy, and may it be see the Commonwealth someday. He's actually a native of the downside. He's lived here his whole life.
Oh.
Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion, at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He is lost at a certain point.
Hamitha Thane. I'm only here because my sister's here.
Then, as Volfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice.
You. I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why?
I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you, I travel with them as a pilgrim now.
I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others.
My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we might all stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, for there's no one left to go. Okay, who are we? We are a crippled old scholar, an old farmhand, or a war orphan. We get to choose who we are. What do you think we are? What do you feel like we are?
Let me see.
You have crippled scholar, old farmhand, and war orphan. Not that one. I don't want to choose that. I think that one sounds good.
Okay.
War orphan we are. In many ways, you were an outcast from the start, and suffered through your youth, never experiencing a parent's guidance. Your exile was maybe something of a blessing, and it ultimately led you here. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. Well, we started out wanting our freedom, but at this point in time, we want to help our friends. The companions you have met here, who have helped you survive and thus find kinship in the downside, your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once and waves all of you by. The 8 scribe... Oh, I'm sorry. You come.
You can read it.
No, it's Ed. You read.
The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tariq.
Hi, Celeste.
Be on your way as well.
Oh. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back on. He does not look back at her. Rude. Oh, there's the gates going up. Interesting. Okay. From the top of Mount Elodiel, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Okay. Page revealed, the mercy shown. Okay, Jodariel's got something to tell us. Interesting. Okay.
You called for me, lovely reader?
Let's ask what's on our mind. We do that every now and then.
How very kind of you to visit me again like this, oh lovely reader.
Oh.
for I was just standing about in the blackness of this void, thinking it would be most pleasant if something were to happen for a change. There was a long period of time that this incarceration of mine failed utterly to do anything but bring me peace of mind. Not much of a punishment. I invite you to imagine an upbringing among the Sisters of the Arch, living on the outskirts of civilization, your days all full of training which could kill you or just cripple you for life. How do you suppose I lost my sight? Through glorious battle with the scribes, or in a careless sparring session with my master? Ah, but I've not forgotten enough just yet. In any case, at first I welcomed the prospect of not having to struggle every moment to survive. But in less than 2 centuries, why, I started to grow terribly bored. It did not help at all that the Nightwings of the early days were the stodgiest lot you could imagine, obsessed with obeying the book as strictly as they could. Some of them started to remind me of myself, I think, when I was young. Such idiots, the lot of them. Ah, but what am I saying, lovely reader? I shall not bore you further with such matters. I would have bored myself to death back then, if only I could die. Like so many other things, I think mortality is something oft taken for granted, until it is taken away. So given your mortality, what say that we get back to business here?
Well, we can't do a scribe trial right now. I don't think we have need to do a practice rite, so we're gonna bid her farewell.
Farewell for now then, reader.
Very nice. Good talking to you, Sandra. What do you got to say, Jodariel? Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever is come to this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her raiments. Hedwyn soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? Not as yet.
None as yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask.
Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then.
I am certain that it is. Haha.
They share a laughter together.
Haha.
The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey! What'd I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet.
How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail?
Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against a wall for a bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed there, for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us may be getting out of here, like soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well, that's one way to look at it, I guess.
What are you getting at, Greentail?
Well, it's just, we may be breaking up the band here. People, if one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while. I thought we were all getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Hedwyn slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the 4 of us. We're getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We've got to go to do whatever it takes on the other side to make sure the rest of us can get back too. Why, you think they're gonna build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's gonna take. I just know we have to try. Jodariel turns to you.
Reader, we shall find a way.
She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Ruki nods his head in turn, and Hedwyn's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. Oh yeah. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Solium awaits. A vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet you feel in your hearts that is only the first. Your 3 companions each gain 1 hope for the liberation rite. Oh man. I'm nervous.
Are we supposed to look at that blinking thing?
Yeah. This is the thing that I don't read.
Why?
Because no one wants to. No one wants this. It's just it's a bunch of pages.
Magical.
It is magical, but we will read it.
Look at that font.
It's a beautiful font, but also very small and very hard to read. And as many of the viewers back home will appreciate us not reading it, but we will provide a link to the PDF version that someone very kindly left for us on the Reddit. Yeah. Okay. So we have to visit the Slug Market. Okay. Hey guys, just so you're all aware, I know how come you're here. How come you made it all this way up here? Oh, I know, all right. You're here because I got the lowest prices in the downside, am I right? And some new stuff I got in stock. You're gonna get a lot of value here. An awful lot. Oh man, what has he got? Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Scribe snuff. That sounds gross. Okay, we're not picking that.
It sounds gross, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like chewing tobacco or something. I don't know. Okay, so Ashen Coal, Kerfang. These aren't anything that we haven't seen before.
Oh.
Nothing that I particularly want. Like, some of this stuff, it's not too impressive to me. Yeah, don't be sad. Well, I guess maybe I should just pack up for the day. Poor little guy. He didn't make any deals. Well, do you think we should continue in the next episode? Okay. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the co-op we had, but we will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed, likes, comment, subscribe.
Thank you.
All that jazz.
All that jazz.
Have a great day. Bye now.